All right, let's actually find some games. If you're new to this, I have a place in my Discord channel where you can share your game. There's a Google Forms, and in case you want to add some details, you can always type in the chat. But let's see if I can find the games that you actually share to me. So it's definitely gonna be some time. Okay, so this one is a 2v2. See if we can find something here. Actually, a lot of people play 2v2s. Okay. We got something here. We got something. So let me see if I can find it first. Yama. 9 days ago? It's like from Tower Rush Enjoyer. Probably gonna be a good one. Against Short the Blanks. I cannot find it. I can't seem to find that game. Well, let's see if Tower Rush Enjoyer comes later. We can find another one. Golden Heights. Am I blind? I don't see it. Maybe I can try to find the enemy. Maybe that works. Okay, we got it. We got it, guys. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. Okay. Here we are, guys, in the color of pink, playing as the Japanese representing the Platinum League. It is Short the Blanks, and his opponent playing as the Ayubits in the color orange. It's Tower Rush Enjoyer. Let's see if he will Tower Rush or not. I will be extremely disappointed if I don't see a Tower Rush coming from him. Definitely. Definitely. But anyway, looks like we're hearing Himeyama. I always confuse it with Himemaya. It's like Himeyama. A little pond here. Potentially, both civilizations can actually go here to the pond to just get some food. And, you know, Japanese have very cheap ships, you know? And Ayubits have very cheap docks, so... they are both potentially can benefit from going here to this pond. Actually, 4 shoreline fish here. Sometimes I find 3, I think. I'm not sure. It looks like Short the Blanks will actually go for that deer pack. Actually, this is a juicy spot. I'm gonna have to deal with the with the wolves first. Looks like he's gonna go for the deer. Potentially can go for the boar later. And Tower Rush Enjoyer can actually benefit from this. Can actually pull the boar here and just be total chaos for these villagers. 6 villagers here. They're gonna be having a hard time dealing with this boar, especially when one of them is already low health. Gonna be very unlucky with that. But looks like there's not gonna be any kind of surprise so far. So we're gonna see an ASAP soon coming for both players. Meanwhile, Short the Blanks probably potentially getting a really fast Castle Age, just because he went for the deer. He actually got the survival techniques, so he's gonna make a little bit of an investment at the beginning, and then he should be able to hit Castle Age really fast. The problem is he did quite a lot of idle time here. This deer pack is quite far away, so I don't know if it's gonna hurt him or not in the future. Let's see. Meanwhile, Tower Rush Enjoyer still is not enjoying the benefits of the Feudal Age. Come on. I know you can hit that age up button. There you go. So it's gonna be the Trade Wing Bazaar. So every 3 minutes, Trade Caravan arrive with random selection of 4 favorable exchange of resource of units. We haven't seen this quite a while since the release of this civilization. Usually this used to be the the wing to go, just because it was kind of broken. If you were lucky enough, then everything was gonna go really well for you. So it's a wing that I haven't seen in a while. Japanese obviously potentially going for that Kurestor house that they always love to go with. And potentially have this spot here next to the wood line. We will see. There you go. Kurestor house coming up for him. With 4 villagers. I wonder what Tower Rush Enjoyer will plan this with this trade wing. Meanwhile, Short the Blanks is thinking about that Castle Age probably. Have plenty of food here and probably a lot of food in the bank. Have plenty of sheep. 11 sheep so far. So meanwhile, Tower Rush Enjoyer is not enjoying the benefits of the sheep so far. Not many sheep for him, unfortunately. I don't really see the scout. There you go. Just a few of them. So looks like Short the Blanks will not have any issue actually going for that Castle Age. I think he's gonna be fine. I think he's gonna be just fine. And the Trade Wing Bazaar is already there. So he got Bedouin Skirmisher. What? What is this? How many units you can get at the beginning? And these guys are not like are not really weak. They're like really strong. What is this? But oh my god. Short the Blanks is gonna have a trouble here. It's definitely gonna have some trouble. Hello Schnetzel, how are you doing, man? I know you can find it. Oh man, like 6 military units like the moment you age up. And it's not like the military wing that it's usually like it's usually like 4 4 units to spearman, 2 archers. This one is like these guys are a big deal. This really changed everything. I can't believe he just got 2 of this. Like, what are the chances to get 3 times these, like the swordman and the skirmisher? And look at that, enjoying the benefits of the Ayyubids. He's gonna go for that ram, and he's gonna start putting some pressure. And there's nothing he can do about. There's no wood for Short the Blanks. He's fully... he has full faith on his strategy. I'm gonna go castle, and that's what's gonna happen. And that's what you usually see in this league. I remember when I was also a gold player, when I was just learning more about the game. I was just follow a build order, and whenever something happened, it's like, look, I don't know how to respond to this. I'm just gonna stick to it because that's what I know. If the build order says 15 villagers on food and 8 on gold, I'm gonna stick to that, and I'm not gonna change it. You're not gonna change my build order, otherwise I'm gonna panic. But anyway, he already have the gold to Asia. He went for the gold in the south. I cannot really see how many villagers are here. 8 villagers so far. So he's gonna be having plenty of gold. Meanwhile, Tower Rush Enjoyer. See what he's getting next. Actually, he's aging up with the Cultural Wing advancement. So he's gonna... Man, the Platinum League, Platinum and the Gold League, they are just... they just hit different, man. If I get hit like this at the beginning, I wouldn't know how to respond. Especially if I'm going like this. It's like, okay, like that's a lot of units. And then he's gonna go Castle Age? Damn. Damn, boy. Now, this shouldn't happen. But... you know that sometimes you get lucky with the Gamba Wing. And you get another one. 150 gold. That's actually very good. You're talking about 150 resources for 2 military units that are not, you know, they are not spearmen. These guys are, they do have a lot of range attack. They come with range armor. They mean business. They really mean business. Meanwhile, Floating Gate coming up for Short the Banks. And so far, no Tower Rush coming from Tower Rush Enjoyer. Feeling a little bit scam here. But Short the Blanks, slow but steady, heating up the Castle Age. Gonna move on to the wood just to get those production buildings he need. That stable is gonna be doing really good. It's gonna be doing really good against those swordsmen. Actually, yeah, they do quite a lot of damage. They're not your average Joe. And look at that, 4 more of those. Castle Age already there for the Ayyubids, and he's gonna go for barracks. Now he went for the early Castle Age, so he's not getting any benefit from this. And look at that, 10 military units for the price of 600 gold. So that's you need to be very heavy on gold. Meanwhile, Ram gonna be putting more pressure into Short the Banks. Short the Banks going for the archery range. Not a biggest fan of this, but to be honest, it works quite well. Except your opponent is gonna go for some Gulams probably. Look at that lovely mining camp. Cannot be safer than this. +2 range armor coming soon for Tower Rush Enjoyer, meaning these guys will have 3 range armor, so they're gonna be able to deep dive into the base without much punishment. Give your name and cast your game. Of course, just join the Discord, and there is a section there where you can share your game. Villagers gonna get pulled to just take down the ram. But the skirmishers are there. And they're not there for a skirmish. I gotta click this, guys. Proof that my macro is really bad. That's the proof. Onamushas are actually going the choice for Shore the Blanks. Not a big fan, considering these units are actually light range units. But Gulams are coming, so Shore the Blanks is a visionary. He knows there are things that are just gonna get hard from now on. And he just needs the Onamushas. Barracks coming up for him. And no relics being gathered so far for both players. So they're gonna be focusing on the battle. So far, Tower Rush enjoying his time. Gulam tanking all the damage from those Onamushas. And 6 range armor it's quite a lot. And there is no range attack coming for the Japanese player, so Gulams are actually going to be a really good choice here. Let's take a look at the income for a minute. Tower Rush Enjoyer having a little bit of a problem with the food economy. For some reason, it's just like, who needs food when you can just get gold, man? Let's just get more gold. More skirmishers are coming here? You can get 3 of them, so it's like 6 for 600 gold? Yeah, 600 gold. There you go. Technically, it's not a... It's still a tower rush if you consider this, you know, technically a tower. I don't think the Japanese players gonna like this at all. I don't think so. I think it's gonna... Oh my god. Like, even when you are ready for this, at the same time you're not ready. This thing is just... it's just amazing. The amount of health that it has and the amount of chaos that causes as soon as it arrives to your base it's just something different. It's just something different. Okay, well, let's take a look at the Gamba. More skirmishers, there you go. And now these guys are the Castle Age version, so they're gonna have giving some extra health, extra attack. Beautiful. I'm starting to like the Gamba. Wait a second, those are villagers. Okay, I see what you're doing here. Like, you know, what happens is that normally you... this is a test. This is pretty much flexing the strength of the Tower of the Sultan. I see what you're doing here. Normally, you will need to sacrifice your infantry in order to put those units here on the Tower of the Sultan. And then you lose a lot of manpower on the ground. But you gain some extra range. Look at that, 30 damage for... Oh, no, never mind. 8 and 24 damage. There you go. And look at this, Tower of the Sultan. Just gonna take down that archery range with the Yoroshiro. Skirmishers gonna be doing quite a lot of damage. Gulams on the mix also gonna be tanking a lot of damage. But look at the Tower of the Sultan actually doing quite a lot of damage here. Proving to be quite useful. And the worst thing is that it's just filled with villagers. This is this kind of... Man, this is what I love Age of Empires for. It's like there are no rules. And I think the people in this league are the most creative ones. It's like villagers are inside the tower. It's like, you know what? I'm actually going in. Cover me. And just like that, Shore the Blank is gonna lose another production building with a Yoroshiro inside. Skirmishers proving to be quite useful in this case. Let's take a look at the Gamba. Oh, it's just some food and wood. Meanwhile, Tower Rush Enjoyer enjoying quite a lot of the Tower Rush. They definitely he lived up to his name. That's definitely what I can say about this. If you're not enjoying this, then you're not a Tower Rush enjoyer. Like, he's just gonna go for the houses, you know. Sure, the Blanks is the kind of guys that just put house around the farms beautifully, just because he's playing the Japanese, beautifully organized. But it's just not gonna happen with the Sour. Oh man, what a game. Meanwhile, short the Blanks. Gonna move the relic somewhere else. Gonna put a Shinto shrine there. Build a monastery. And despite being in a lot of trouble, he hasn't lost. I mean, they are very equal in terms of villager count. And you need to consider that there are 15 villagers here. Now, what you haven't considered, maybe, is that actually these villagers can go out and repair the tower. That's how good this is. I mean, they are technically not working, but as soon as the tower needs repair, you just pull these villagers and it's back to full health. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't saw this coming. Miguel Onamushas, just not enough APM to deal with the tower. Hit him in his base. Next barracks is gonna go down with the Yoroshiro inside. And villagers getting pulled to repair the tower. Look at that, how fast it's back to full health. You think you make some progress? Think again, man. The tower is back. Oh man. What is this? Now the Shinto Shrine is gonna get targeted here. No +2 range armor for sure the Blanks, or he's gonna be suffering from this tower. Meanwhile, that's a very brave food gathering area. Very, very brave. And if Tower Rush wasn't enough, it's gonna be rushing a keep here. Oh man, this is you know what? These may be the lower leagues, but I think even me, I mean, I'm not a Conquer player. I'm just Diamond. I think I will have lost to this. Like the element of surprise, the skirmishers, the tower, the villagers in the tower, and then just freaking just forget about all the resources. Just build a stone and just completely, you know, forget about the villager production or anything. Nothing matters here. The only thing that matters is that we actually gather more stone. And the good thing is these villagers are around. If the tower needs some help, villagers are actually gonna be able to repair it. Oromushas finally decide, you know what, we can actually do some damage. Gamba with more skirmishers. Floating gate gonna go down potentially. And I can see Short the Blank is trying to upgrade this town center. It's like, you know what, my only salvation is that I upgrade this town center and turn it into the Shogunate Castle. And it's actually doing, it will do quite a lot of damage, even to the Tower of the Sultan. Like, especially against infantry, if you upgrade this, you can stop this. The problem is the damage is just too big. And more Gulams are being targeted here. Look at the rally point just in the back of the base. And look at that. just like that, Tower of the Sultan proving to be quite useful here. And looks like this Daimyo Palace is gonna go down. 2 Rams and a big tower. And that's not a good day to play Age of Empires 4 as the Japanese. Definitely having quite a lot of issues. Meanwhile, landmark victory approaching. Sure, the blank says the last thing you lose is hope. But with this skip here, it's just gonna be a matter of taking down the last landmark. And Tower Rush Enjoyer with not so many military units, causing a lot of trouble. And not enough military for Short the Blanks. Stopping villager production, have a keep in his face. That's pretty much it for him. And I'm sure he will remember this match. I think it's one of those matches that you remember for the rest of your life. Well played, guys. Thank you so much for sharing. I enjoyed that one a lot. Oh my god. What a game. What a game. It's always one of those matches where you... I don't know if it happened to you. Especially it happens to me when I play the game like before sleeping. I always remember what happened in the match. Especially if I lose, I will dream about that game. I will dream about the game. I will dream about, man, how I lost that thing. And it happened even in the Gold League. Since I started the game, since I was bronze, I will always dream about the game. And I asked my friend, and he had the same experience. It's like, oh yeah, I also dream about the game. And you always dream about the potential, like the alternative ending, the happy ending. It's like, this is how I should have played the game, and at least you winning your dreams. I think this is one of those games he's gonna remember forever. What a game! What a game, guys! Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Right, we have another game. Let me just take a look. One-man army here. Checking the responses. Actually, I do have Google Forms that you can send, which makes things more organized because sometimes things in the chat get lost. So just let me know the game and I will take a look at it. I mean, any one of those? Oh man, what a game. This is one of those games that I will remember forever, and I didn't even play it. I wouldn't want to mess with Tower Rush Enjoyer in the ladder. I will get totally destroyed by all the tricks that he has under his belt. Definitely a lucky start. Yeah, definitely a lucky start. Okay. God. Another game. Try Arabia. Yeah, what a lucky start. Getting all those units, and it happens that his opponent was on the deer. It's like, I'm gonna have the time of my life. Like, I'm just gonna get all the food here. And he just got some 6 skirmishers. Oh my god. All right. We got another game. Let's go, guys. Representing the Platinum League, playing as the Holy Roman Empire in the color red, it's Frizy? Against his opponent playing as the Mongols in the color pink, it's Emrys. And let's see what kind of tricks does Ermi has under the table. Probably we're gonna see a lot of Mangudai. Who knows? Who knows? It's being very popular right now. Now this matchup, I believe it's a little bit hard for the Mongols, just because of the fast timing of the Castle Age of the Holy Roman Empire. So they're definitely gonna be having not an easy time, depending on what they do. Trade pause looking really good for him if he wants to trade. It's a very, very good trade pause in the back of his base. And potentially, if Rice wants to go for that, you know, that burger rush or whatever, you know, Keshiks don't do really bad against man-at-arms. Not so bad. Looks like he's gonna be opening up with the stable. I already like it. Gonna be pushing away those villagers on the gold. It's gonna be double production most likely, but I think he needs a little bit more stone for that. We will see. We'll see. I don't know if it's 80 stone or 100 to get the double production for those horsemen, but proving to be quite useful this season. I mean, they got buffed a little bit. Not only they do have extra range attack, you know, but they do have extra range armor, just in case you step into the town center by mistake. Like you're gonna have more chances to survive. And I think that update was specifically to do this against the English, just because you can't tower rush English with your spearman. Your English villagers are just gonna kill you. So horseman is a choice, but horseman in the Dark Age, they do have quite a very, very low range armor, and they're also very bad. They're also very bad. There you go, tower rush coming for Emrys. It's gonna be tower rush in that gold. I love this play. I love this play. Now he has another gold in the back. As long as you scout this and you can potentially deny this, I think your tower rush is gonna be successful. I don't think Fries knows about this. He definitely doesn't know about the tower that is coming. A little bit of a lack of vision. How many tiles you need to actually have that vision? That's actually a very, very good question. You can plan your tower rush better. And a little bit of a risky move. He's actually tower rushing without the spearman. He's very lucky that his opponent actually, he doesn't see it. I already put in a barracks, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Even when the barrack goes up, there's still he's lacking some food, and he needs that spearman. Now, a single spearman will have changed his life, because he will have dealt very good against those early horsemen, and he can potentially take down the villager. Just a single spearman can do really well. A horseman already arrived, and looks like Fry's we're gonna be pushed back from the gold. Not knowing, little he knows he's being tower rushed. Scout goes down, he's gonna be losing some sheep. Wait a second, can the horseman go inside the outpost? I thought it was only infantry. Now, dear sons, coming up for Emrys. Not gonna be going for that saber tree. Probably, potentially getting those Kang hunters just to be annoying. Proving to be quite annoying this season. I'm not sure how effective it is, to be honest, this Magure. But they're definitely more annoying than before. And now that the gold has been denied, it's like Fricey. It's gonna build an outpost next to the wood line. Icon Chapel, not the best spot. Could have put it here. I mean, he wanted to get the gold and the food. Eventually you want to put it in the wood line. That's where you get the most amount of value, and there you can put the farms around it, so it's a perfect spot. But anyway, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Outposts are already here. And he's not going for the gold yet, so probably he's gonna think about fighting in the Feudal Age for a while. He does have the gold to upgrade those spearmen. Meanwhile, Emrys aging up with 5 villagers. Let's see what's his plan now. Have enough for a production building. Probably gonna throw that archery range now that he already have a stable. Wall coming up for Fries. I'm gonna just call Fries. It's just easier to pronounce. Fries gonna just walling this. Not gonna be walling with the gold, unfortunately. So he's not gonna be able to access that gold. Kang gonna be quite annoying. They actually do quite a lot of damage. 3 attack, loses the Kang immediately. Those are a lot of spearmen. No upgrade for those spearmen yet. That's a barracks that is working full time, my friend. Archery range already here, and potentially we're gonna see some Mangurai. Wheelbarrow also coming up for Emrys. And old Brodax already there for Fries. It's gonna be running out of sheep, unfortunately. He will have to go to the berries. Not in range of the tower, so he's gonna be fine for now. He's gonna be just fine. There's plenty of spearmen. You can potentially think about taking that outpost down. Probably he's already thinking it, and looks like he's gonna torch it down. Spearman not upgraded yet, so they're gonna be having quite some and getting some damage. Horseman not gonna be able to do anything here. You know, unlike tower rushing with spearmen, you can at least fight those spearmen, but against horseman, you better run away. Definitely the right move. Those early horsemen are going back home. And now we see some Mangurai joining the field. We're gonna have the Kang Hunter as well joining the party. And some Keshiks. Fries getting that outpost just to defend that gold. Lovely. Gonna get back control. Taking control of your life. And definitely a rough start always when you play against the Mongol. If you have a plan, it's like, you know, the quote from, what's the name? I completely forgot. Oh my god, he's super famous. Mike Tyson. Like everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Exactly with the Mongols. Everyone has a plan until the Mongol just tower rush, and then you suddenly just need to adapt. And it's one of those situations where it gets better with time, but it's definitely annoying. It is very, very annoying. No more production buildings for Fries. Makes me think he actually wants to go for castle, but there's not enough villagers on gold yet. Probably he's gonna be pumping more Spearman from here. Little Burger is like the kids version, the McDonald's version. Like, what was the name of this? The kids combo where you get in McDonald's. It's gonna be that kind of burger, not the big burger that prints all the infantry. But he's gonna go there now, and he's gonna go attack, and probably he's gonna get bullied. And Hermes knows about this. Let's take a look at his vision. He definitely knows about this, and he's gonna just kite them to death. Just Mangura just attacking non-stop. And he decides, you know what, I'm not playing this game. Like, archers coming up for him, definitely the right choice. You want archers to deal with this. Now that's a lot of spearmen. So also, Emrys need to be quite careful not to step. Just a little mistake and you can lose your whole army here. So you're gonna be very focused with the micro. Very, very focused. More archers coming up for Holy Roman Empire. Meanwhile, he has plenty of food to Asia, but a little bit of a macro issue. He needs quite a lot more villagers on the gold. So potentially he can just create more units just to use that food. Meanwhile, oh my god. Pasture transition. Already very early on. And going with the Kurultai. At the 10-minute mark. I didn't expect this. This was a very conservative Mongol build. Now, pasture around the Uvu, they're gonna be quite good. Just producing those sheep every 1 minute 10 seconds. So he's gonna be having plenty of food. He doesn't need to go in the map if he wants. And he start trading. First trader of the game already there. He's gonna be having the time of his life. Meanwhile, Fries. It's gonna go somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. He's gonna go for the berries, apparently. Yep, 8 villagers for the berries. He's gonna grab those berries. Made me think he was gonna go for the boar, but yeah, he's a berries enjoyer. Probably he's a vegetarian. Now, it's slow but steady. Fries. It's getting there to the castle age. Meanwhile, Emrys are already there. Gonna get those juicy upgrades. Crossbows already coming up for him. Although not needed, no man at arms are there on the field. But you know, good to have, good to think about the future. Fries are already there. And it's gonna be the real burger. Don't tell me it's just one villager, man. That's a slow burger. Okay, okay, more coming soon. More coming soon. Okay. Meanwhile, trade post working 100%. 3 traders already there on the map. Kurultai gonna deploy here in the middle, buffing all those units, and Keshiks are gonna get upgraded. Meanwhile, more production buildings for Emrys, so he's gonna be focusing on those cavalry only composition, most likely. Or just, you know, archers, and with the Khan Hunters you have those extra range that you go from 5 style range to, I believe, 6? 5.8? I don't remember the exact numbers. There you go, 5.8. So it's definitely it's definitely a good bonus to have for the Mongols. The burger coming, surely, slow but steady, and more Keshiks coming here. Meanwhile, Outpost gonna get built just to boost that trait. And Stonewall's gonna be securing the food here. That's a wild move. That's a wild move. Now Fry's already there in the Castle Age. See if he wants to go for those Man-at-Arms. Potentially upgrade those Spearmen. Actually, Man-at-Arms with the heavy maces, they actually do quite good. And with two-handed weapons, they do quite good against Knights, especially against Kashyyyk. So I wouldn't mind just going for that mass Man-at-Arms. Bot players just patiently waiting each other to attack. And Emrys takes the initiative. And actually, he's gonna start kiting. And he's gonna get some villagers. Horseman is still not upgraded, so they're gonna be going down really fast. Spearman managed to reach the Kashyyks and the Horseman, and they're gonna go down. Meanwhile, a lot of archers here. More units coming here in the middle. That's their rally point. Siege Workshop also coming for Emrys. It's gonna potentially throw up a mangonel or not. You can also go for that improved siege engineering just to build those mangonels on the fly, just like the Abbasid does. And also those trebuchets. Meanwhile, Fry's gonna be building those Man-at-Arms. Already have the veterancy upgrade and getting all the upgrades first before printing those Man-at-Arms. Still have the military numbers. The problem is Kurultai is here, and this is quite a big buff. Not so much with the Feudal Age units. They're not upgraded yet, but you know, a buff, it's still a buff. So you never know how it will go. Plenty of crossbows for Emrys, but not many heavy armor units here. And there you go. The chat, it's already here. No blacksmith upgrades yet. He's gonna get the +1 range armor soon. So these Man-at-Arms are not gonna be that scary. Not really that scary. Look at... I love this league because you can see how they are so organized with all the with all the houses. Usually with the buildings they try to make it okay. This guy's an elitist. Farms here, houses far away. That's how it's gonna be. And now Mangudai are gonna go for a raid. And they got some villagers, I believe. They're gonna be quite annoying. Quite annoying for sure. Meanwhile, more Stonewalls coming for Fry's. And now he's gonna have to find more villagers. Mangudai are not gonna be upgraded, so they're not gonna be able to do much damage. But still very annoying. Very, very annoying. More blacksmith upgrades coming for Emrys. And now a Spearman is gonna be chasing away that can. No veterancy upgrade for that Spearman. But more blacksmith upgrades for both players. Taking it very, very peacefully here. Can definitely grab a coffee or something. Depending on where you live, of course. It's quite late where I live. You don't want to grab a coffee at almost 10 PM here. Monastery out for Fry's. He's starting grabbing those relics. Meanwhile, gold is about to run out, but he still has some gold in the back. Units for Emrys still there, not upgraded. So you have quite a lot of food, quite a lot of gold. Potentially you can think about just sprint units, you know. Just sprint units non-stop. That's the fastest way to climb in this ladder. It's just keep making units, don't stop. Because if you think about it, like, you have resources that you're not spending, so if you spend it right now, and because units take time to make, then suddenly you're gonna have a bigger army. If you have a bigger army, you can win the fight, potentially also win the game. This Stonewall is slow but steady coming up for Fries. Meanwhile, raid bounty improve coming for Emrys. He's thinking about torching some houses. Definitely this area, it's full of resources. It's like we're talking about 75 resource for each house. That's quite a lot. We're talking about 9, 10, more than 10 here. So a couple of mangonels, definitely what the doctor recommend here. And this villager still slow but steady gonna build the whole wall. No more units for both players, but still, you know, the Akan Chapel surrounded by farms. Believe me or not, I have seen some. I remember I saw not even in the Platinum League. I saw a blacksmith next to the Akan Chapel. It's like, what happened here? But this guy knows. This guy knows things. Meanwhile, slow but steady upgrading those man-at-arms. It's a fight that potentially Hermes can win it, because he has 28 crossbows, and he does have the Khan Hunters. I don't know if there is a Khan Hunter here. No Khan Hunter, so it's not gonna be having that extra range armor, extra range attack, but it's gonna be having the Kurultai, and that's a lot of damage. We're talking about 17 damage plus 11 against heavy, so it's 29 for each shot against those man-at-arms. Likely for him, Fries has not upgraded these archers, so they're not gonna be that scary. Is it just me, or the Mangonel was about to shoot that that wolf? All right, so Emrys are ready. Says enough waiting. Gonna prepare for the siege. Veterancy for archers coming soon. The prelate in the wrong place at the wrong time. Keshik's gonna be just killing that prelate. No relic for the Holy Roman Empire. Despite this, Fries has 83 military units, but no upgrades. These are still field-age units, so they're not gonna be that scary. Keshiks are already there with quite a lot of bonuses from the Kurultai and the blacksmith upgrades, so they're gonna be quite scary. There's still plenty of spearmen, so you gotta be careful here. More rams coming for Emrys. Meanwhile, let's take a look at his base. Monastery, we're already here. Usually when you see a prelate, you're like, okay, I forgot about the monastery, I'm gonna also make mine. It's usually when you see it. It's never, it's like, oh, I need to make a monastery when I reach the castle age. It's always when you see the enemy monk that you actually build a monastery. More upgrades coming up for him. And Fries is gonna go know about this. Probably he's gonna move his units, take down those rams. But Emrys are already here, and the Mangonels in the back, waiting for instructions. Gets a really nice shot here. Nothing like 50 crossbows. Oof. And they're just gonna melt all the man-at-arms. And just like that, Fries went from 80-something military units to just 20-something in a matter of a few seconds. Oof. Oh man. Ram gonna go down, but not so without burning the stone wall, and potentially the Mangonels can finish the job. And now with the walls go down, it's gonna be a lot of chaos here. A lot of chaos. Now the walls are down and out. The Keshiks are in. Gonna be taking down those man-at-arms. Crossbow out there for fries, but a little bit too late. The Spearman still not upgraded. More rams coming from the back. Guys, only Keshiks are the only thing that I need now. The rest are not really needed. Meanwhile, the trade, 14 traders so far. Not the best trade in the world, but it's good enough. It's good enough for now. And this is a villager massacre. Walls going down. Crossbows in the back. They're not even needed. Keshiks are just getting all the bounty from that improved rate. 75 resource for each one of them. And Emrys reaches the Imperial Age. He's basically suffering from success. Too much resources and very little to spend with. Getting elite upgrades for those Keshiks. Elite crossbowman. Biology. University upgrades right delivered to the front door. And he's gonna start. No, look at that. 75 for each resource. That's quite a lot. And it's gonna tap out. Well played, guys. Well played. Thank you for sharing the game. I always forget how it's a lot of it's a lot of waiting game, like in these leagues where the players are just, shall I go in? Shall I wait? And I think they prioritize a lot of the upgrades, especially in even more lower leagues. They love to have all those upgrades right away. It doesn't matter if you have one villager on gold. Let's get those. That's specialized pick. Let's get all the upgrades. Let's get 3 of them. And yeah, it was a good game, man. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Now I do have quite some games here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, we got another one. Actually, let me turn on the AC. What are the chances? It's a super long Chinese name. And I tried to find it, and there are like 30 people with the same name. So let's see. Nope, that game is not available anymore. Unless I find that guy. I don't think I can find it. I never understand this history. I never understand this history match where... How does the game decide, you know what, we're not gonna show your games? I just don't know. I genuinely don't know how it decides. I think it's a number of matches. Like if you do a lot of matches, then it's just gonna delete the ones. So Now let's look for Rang. Rang has been sharing some matches. However, the one he shared, I think it's not available. So we're gonna look for some other ones. Usually I do that. If the one you share with me is not available, I'm gonna look for a random one. Let's see. Marshland. Oh. Okay, I find something that can potentially be very, very interesting. But we will see. Yeah, that one is not available anymore. But I did find something. And so you know Socotra, right? I always watch Socotra in 1v1s. And I think this one is gonna be really interesting. Socotra probably one of the most fun maps that you can actually find for watching and playing, actually. There you go. All right. Guys, welcome to Socotra. Wait a second, there you go. Welcome to Socotra, a map that usually you see on 1v1s, but you don't see really on 2v2s. Slightly bigger, but not enough space. Not enough space for sure. So, we got Rang in the color red playing as the Rus with his brother, where he always do the team games. It's El Spanish. I would be surprised if he doesn't speak Spanish, to be honest. I would be really, really surprised. Against their opponents, Ruben X in the color green, playing as the English, and Erlanzico playing as the Rus. Pretty much a mirror. Pretty much a mirror. English and Rus, basically. So let's see. This map always have a board in the middle. Looks like it's the same case when it's a 2v2 match. We're gonna be grabbing that board in the middle. Definitely he's gonna be having a great time. Ruben X playing as English in this map. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a white tower rush. I mean, the distance between the two is just very, very close. It's not much distance for the villagers to walk to the other side and just tower rush your opponent. But the problem is, what is the other player gonna do? El Spanish, I love this opening. Opening up with 2 farms, leaving up and just enough wood for a house and the mining camp, allowing him to actually go for some extra sheep that he can find in the map. Look at that. Almost pretty much scouting the whole map. Let's take a look at the other team vision. Like having plenty of sheep for yellow. Looks like green already delivered the sheep. Looks like sheep is not gonna be an issue for all players. Plenty of sheep for every one of them, especially the English, because already thinking about those farms. Gonna be having a blast. I love this build. I personally do it just because I think about the long term. I'm not in a rush to just, age up, constantly hold, just send some lombos. And this extra wood can actually help you. And because you can put a wheelbarrow here, boost the farms very early on. The mill put a wheelbarrow. I love it.
A dog already here. Now, I don't know if Ran... Oh. Ran is cooking.
He's having some transport ship. The question is, what is he gonna transport? Or he's just gonna, you know, change them. Because that's the thing with the rules. They can just, you know, pay extra or pay the difference to get the other kind of ship, like any kind of military ship or demo ship or whatever. They can do that. So potentially all the players actually have the gold in the back. So you can deny the gold for all of them. Actually, this gold is also in the back. So it's unlikely for him. Looks like Rang can potentially deny the gold for all the players. Meanwhile, Consing Hall already there for El Spanish. Be the Consing Hall. Meanwhile, Ruben X says great minds think alike. I'm gonna also go for the Consing Hall. And the Rus, is it aging up? I don't see it yet. Not enough food for aging up. Looks like he spent quite some time in the with the dog. Unfortunately, I don't know if he knew, but there is no fish in this map, and that's one of some people, you know, complain about this with like, oh, I open up with the dog and there's no fish, and it's like now I'm behind. That's probably this case. The reason there is a dog, you can put a dog here, while you cannot fish any fish. It's because you can actually put a military ship here, and then you can just deny the gold of your opponent, which is very, very common to see in this kind of games. In Socotra, Ran finally gonna be aging up. I have a feeling it's gonna be the Kremlin. It's gonna be the Kremlin in the middle of the map. Gonna be careful here. Consing Hall already there for Ruben X. Gonna be potentially denying this Asia. You know, 7 villagers. It's quite a lot of villagers for an Asia, but not enough to protect you from that Lombo, unfortunately. And Ruben X already noticed this. He knows exactly where he is. And he's gonna send the Lombo, not so without dealing with the wolf. Lombo already here. Oh my god, this is terrible for Ran. His A-shop is gonna get denied. Fortunately for him, Ruben is not actually taking down the villagers, but now he is. And villagers are going down. Is he gonna pull more villagers? He pulls everyone here. He knows how important this A-shop is. You're gonna just stop the A-shop here. Oh my god. That's Are they gonna fight? Oh yeah, they gotta fight. Actually, potentially kill the Lombo. Said never mind. Gonna just leave you wounded. Don't remember me. But Kremlin is gonna go up. The question is, with how many villagers left, Ran it's just gonna survive with. And the Kremlin is already there. Take down the scout first. And Kremlin has a lot of range actually. So all these villagers potentially gonna be safe for the moment. They're not entirely safe here. There's still a spot where the Lombos can actually kill those villagers without getting attacked from the Kremlin. Meanwhile, Lombo rush going for El Spanish. Gonna be rushing Erlantico. Gonna actually going for the Kremlin as well. More defensive Kremlin. This one was a little bit greedy considering the slow age-up that happened. And now he's gonna lose more villagers here. Now, what I want to see is what is happening here. Is he gonna... Is he gonna change the... Oh my god. He already did. Lord Gali taking down all the villagers. Wow. That's Now that's a win. That's definitely a win. Outpost coming up for El Spanish, but it's gonna get denied, unfortunately. Lombos are already here. They're gonna be attacking the outpost, fortunately for him, but now the villagers are going down. And he won't be able to finish that outpost. Now the gold was denied. So he's gonna be thinking about getting gold somewhere else. Not gonna be able to get those knights out. Not so many of them. Ruben X getting a lot of value from the Council Hall. Rang with a little bit of an issue here. He lost quite a lot of villagers at the beginning, but he's slowly recovering. And he's definitely doing some damage here. I mean, these transfer ships, they can convert to a military ship anytime. And it's just gonna be really, really annoying. Meanwhile, Lombos for El Spanish gonna be there to deal with the enemy Lombos, but those are not equal numbers. But looks like he's gonna be lucky. He's not gonna be reacting on time, and he's gonna be able to defend this outpost, sending a couple of villagers just to defend it. Meanwhile, more stables coming for the Rus. It's gonna be going for those knights. Meanwhile, Ruben X not thinking about those farms as the English is getting those natural resources in the map. Ruben has been quite annoying in this match, not gonna lie. Wooden Fortress are already there with some emplacements. Gonna be forcing those ships to actually go down. We got more Lombos for El Spanish. We'll have the Google colors here. Red, blue, green, yellow. And looks like he's gonna find something. Looks like there's no villagers around here. A sneaky hunting cabin next to this wood line. Well, that's a lot of wood, to be honest. That's quite a lot of wood. Now, because the observer mode is sucks, we don't have information about the resources for each player, but looks like Erlantico is having quite a lot of wood. Not exactly what you need to create knights. That's usually what happens when you get thrown off the gold. You just get more wood, I guess. Get more wood, and he actually have quite a lot of stone. Potentially going for that second town center. Meanwhile, Ruben X just sending more Spearman Archer. Potentially trying to take down this Kremlin. Probably that's his target for now. Rang also there with quite a lot of villagers on the stone. I wonder why. He's gonna go for that second town center. He does have plenty of resources to do that. But now El Spanish is gonna get caught here by all these units. And Lombos are just gonna clean this up. Ruben X with a lead on killing units so far. It's actually farming. Ruben X is farming. Second town center coming up, but not again. Not like this. Please cancel it. You're gonna lose it. There you go. So you can put it in the back. No big deal. No big deal. Knights are already here, but gonna get caught by the Spearman. Knight from the yellow Rus player also coming to defend his friend, and looks like Rang is gonna have to run for now. Meanwhile, second town center says, actually, I'm committed to this. I'm just gonna go for this. I still think this is quite greedy. I understand the importance of this, but I think you're gonna lose quite a lot of villagers here. This is the second time. Tried to build a building next to his enemy. Oh my god.
I'm gonna tell you that this town center is not gonna go up. Militia gets called, but the town center also gets cancelled once again. It's a huge loss for Ran. Only 21 villagers. It is Spanish, 42 villagers. Ruben with 33, and our Yellow Rus with 31. So, despite everything, it's not as bad as you may think. But Green is just enjoying those Lombos so far, building the first ram, and second town center coming up for Ran. Second ram coming for him. Looks like they already decided on the target. A Yellow Rus is like putting hunting cabins everywhere in the map. Going for a dog for himself. I wonder why. He's gonna go for that military ship just to harass the gold of the opponent. Miguel. More farms coming for the English. Resources are plenty for every player. Plenty of resources. But unfortunately, you don't get rewarded for saving money in Age of Empires. You need to use it. And looks like Kremlin not gonna be in range of those Lombos. Pulling the villagers just to take down the rams. Can potentially take them down. Knight gonna go down, unfortunately. That's a lot of units. That's 24 Lombos. Villagers trying to take down the ram. Looks like this time they're not gonna garrison, so he's gonna lose even more villagers. And he's not even taking down the ram. Oh my god, this hurts so much. Kremlin, it's gonna go down. And with that, the hopes of Ran also run away with him. Unfortunately. Now, El Spanish thinks, you know what? Don't worry, man. I got this. I got this. To be fair, he's in a much better situation than his friend. But there's not just enough units for him. And probably Ruben X is like, you know what? I'm just going there to... I'm just going to blue. Green is like... I'm just going to blue with it. I already have a ram. I have a big army. I don't need to defend. Since I'm not in danger, I am the danger. El Spanish, unfortunately. Some man at arms here and there, but it's not gonna be enough. Plenty of gold. That's usually what you see in this guild, in this league. It's plenty of gold. This is how it goes. In the bronze and the... You know, in the bronze, silver, gold league, there's plenty of gold. For some reason, they think gold is very valuable, and there's plenty of gold for in those leagues. Later, in later stages of the game, in the Platinum League and Diamond League, mostly Platinum, they already fixed the gold issue. They realize, actually, I cannot eat the gold. So they balance their economy, but now they have a lot of wood issues. And usually you have a lot of excess on wood. And later when you get to the Diamond Leagues, like in kind of like Road to Conquer, it's like, okay, it's like finally, no more wood issues. Finally you can fix your economy. But it goes like this, first gold, then wood, then, you know, then it's fixed. Then it's fixed. And now it is Spanish going for a counter-attack. He don't care if it's a 2v1. Actually, age can potentially age up. Let's see if we see a white tower here. A white tower rush. It is a white tower, but not a rush. Definitely not a rush. But Ruben is there with a big army, taking down all the military units. El Spanish says the last thing you lose is hope. I lost my army, but I'm getting the white tower, and I'm gonna be having a blast. Meanwhile, Ruben X, with not enough resources to Asia. El Lancico is thinking too much about the future. I think he's thinking for Castle Age and Imperial Age both at the same time. And White Tower, it's gonna go up. It's gonna be dealing with those rams. And now with the White Tower, you can just spam some Man-at-Arms and deal with everything here. Just get those Man-at-Arms upgrade, +2 range armor, ironclad, and you're done. That's how you win this game. That's how you win this 2v1 situation. More farms around the White Tower. Meanwhile, the Spanish, even after the age up, he still has 2,000 gold. 4 mangonels. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, Abbey of Trinity coming up for the Rus player. More rams coming for Ruben. He's like, I'm gonna take the White Tower in the Feudal Age, but never mind. He says, actually, I can do this 2v1. And GG gets call. Fran, thank you so much for sharing the game. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. If you want your games to be cast, just join the Discord. Share with me in the Discord the games you want me to cast, and if I can manage to find it, then it's. And we can do it. We just drink a sip of water. I don't know even what this is, to be honest. It's like some kind of Gatorade. Chinese Gatorade. I don't know exactly what it is. It's quite tasty. Quite tasty. Ah. All right. So let me look for another game. Let's see if I can find one here. So actually try to find Tower Rush Enjoyer. Quite enjoy his Tower Rush. Not the type of tower that you usually get rushed with, but it's definitely, you can call it a Tower Rush. Definitely. Let's see if we can find a worthy opponent for him. And I think he mainly does Tower Rush. Oh yeah.
I think I found one. I think I found one. Yeah, actually he shared this game with me. Oh, it's not this one actually. I actually can't find now. I actually can't find. So we're gonna do something, guys. Let's go for a quick 2v2 while we wait for another game. We can actually also cast some high elo players if you want, but I mainly wanna cast the community games because the ones I have unfortunately already expired. So but I did cast the ones you share with me, and I appreciate that a lot. Let's just do one game, and yeah, if no one has another game to share, then we're gonna wrap it up here. But if you do, make sure to join the Discord channel and put your game there, and yeah, we'll be happily take a look at it for sure. Oh, we got a game. King of the Hill. This game, this map is always really fun. Are they gonna dodge my teammate? Is that true Conqueror or is it only yeah, they dodge. He's a team game enjoyer. For sure. Oh man, I wanted to do that King of the Hill game. By the way, if the stream is laggy for some reason, let me know, because I'm testing some things out. Many of you may know already that. Oh, who's yellow player? Many of you may already know that I live in China. I'm not Chinese, but I live in China. So it's I do have quite some oh my god. Is someone in the chat? Who's yellow player? I don't know who he is. Are you in the chat or something? Probably we're gonna get the same guys as we continue to go deep into the ranked match search. Actually, do you get a penalty for dodging? I think you do, right? I think you do. Okay. Let's go, marshland. Oh, I like this portrait. Very cool. I don't think I have seen it before.
I think these guys are teaming up. See, oh, French. Nice. It's always nice to have a French player in your team. So, Delhi and French. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I guess I will be the guy with the... I really wanna go camels, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I will put some spearmen here and there, but camels are just so good in team games. You gotta try it out. If you haven't tried camels in team games, you gotta try them out. They're really, really good. I love camels, even in 1v1s. Okay, let's see how it goes.
مستعد أصعد على ظهر الحصان.
القرويون مستعد بما تأمر. أبني.
Actually,
القرويون. الطعام. أمرك. سأبني.
I'm gonna be using a tip
أمرك.
that Corbin is sharing his latest guide for Order of the Dragon.
تم الأمر. أيها القرويون.
You actually want to gather from here
مستعدون.
so that when the... Oh my god. So when the night comes, you're already in range of this. But to be honest, it doesn't matter anymore. Because my meal is just so far away. It's just so far away. Now the bad thing about this map is like I cannot really...
فارس كما تشاء. أنا أتحرك. سأنفذ. فارس أمرك. بكل تأكيد.
يصبح الأمر سهلا بعد فترة. أليس كذلك؟
ما الأوامر؟ أصعد على ظهر الحصان. أمرك. مستعد. سأذهب. أمرك.
That's a lot of sheep. How is he doing with the sheep? Okay.
بكل تأكيد. أمرك. بما تأمر. أعمل. ماذا؟
Oh my god, I forgot about this. I should be aging up with...
مستعد.
It's a pity.
بكل تأكيد.
That's a good thing about opening up with the berries.
فارس. سأنفذ. سأنفذ. أنصتوا. أجمع الفاكهة. الحطب. كشاف. كما تشاء. مستعد. كما تشاء.
I don't want to step into the enemy TC just by mistake.
أجل. أمرك.
بما تأمر.
سأبني.
ماذا؟ أعمل.
استعدوا. فارس.
Okay.
مستعدة. تم الأمر.
مستعد. أمرك.
I think camels can do quite good, to be honest. Even against those French knights,
ما الأوامر؟
I just need a mass. I just need a mass.
Probably I will have to mix some spearmen at the beginning.
ماذا؟
Most likely, yes.
أقطع. بنت ذاهبة للصيد.
Most likely I will have to.
مستعد.
But we will see. We will see.
عمرو. وصل الكشافة.
أجل. مرحبا.
You know what? Let's try it. Let's just try.
سأبني هذا.
And probably I don't have the economy to support the camels at the beginning.
أجل. مرحبا.
الفارس مستعد بالطبع. نواجه مشكلة هنا.
So I will just go for a barracks for now.
سيتم تشييد ذلك.
الأوامر قادمة. لدي أجل.
And let's just go here, and
القرويون هنا.
French player already there, so let's
جيداً.
just scout him.
أتحرك الآن. لدي مهمة.
استعدوا جد القرويون إذا فلتتحركوا. سأبدأ
ما حاجته؟
أصغوا. سأحصل على اللحم الآن.
فارس
Okay, so we need that spearman.
جاهزة للعمل.
I gotta be careful with the gold here.
سأبدأ الآن. جاهز للعمل. ما حاجته؟ مفهوم. استعدوا.
استعدوا جميعاً.
مرحبا. عددهم يطلق علينا.
Yep, nice to take one.
أجل. مرحبا. العدو. أعطني أمرا. أوامرك يا سيدي.
الأوامر.
أنصتوا. القوس جاهز.
ما حاجتك؟
القرويون مستعدون السهم.
The thing about playing with the French is like you really need to
استمعوا بحرص. ما هي الأوامر؟ اتبعوا الأوامر. الأوامر قادمة. كما تشاء. القرويون هم في الحال. سأبني هنا.
Oh.
الآن.
القرويون يحون علينا.
جاهزون. مصطفون.
Let's get that golden age.
انتبهوا. جاهز
لدي
للعمل.
مهمة. سأبدأ العمل.
أنصتوا يتحرك.
We're gonna be really safe in our base for now. Just be really safe.
أجل. مرحبا. لدي مهمة. انتبهوا. هيا بنا.
Oh, nice. Nice.
ما حاجتك؟
لدي مهمة. الرماح.
ما حاجتك؟
أنصتوا سيروا إلى الأمام. انتبهوا. تحركوا
Okay.
أيها الجنود. لنذهب. هيا بنا. لنذهب. ندمر الآن. نتعرض للهجوم.
Nice. Now this is the time where we have quite a lot of camels.
سيتم تشييد ذلك. جهزوا أنفسكم أيها الرماحون. سأفعل. انتبهوا. تقدموا معا. الزباق أسمع.
And we need to scout here. It's a lot of still forest.
جاهزة للعمل. ما حاجتك؟ أصغوا.
انتبهوا. سأفعل. أنصتوا يسيروا إلى الأمام. تحركوا
Or-
أيها الجنود.
Yellow can be.
أسمع.
It's actually green is very safe in his base.
راكب الجمل جاهز. أنصتوا كما تشاء. لنذهب أيها الرجال انتبهوا
Okay,
سيروا إلى
so plenty of knights.
انتبهوا فقط جاهزون نحن تحت هجوم الفارس يتحرك الآن أنصتوا حالا أنصتوا يتحركوا
At his face, oh my god. What a rat. What a rat.
سأنفذ لنذهب كما تشاء
Bro, come back.
كما تشاء وسط تحركوا أيها الجنود العدو استعدوا جميعا
I'm gonna be massing those
أنصتوا سيروا إلى الأمام أنصتوا لنذهب اقتبلوا اقتلوا تحركوا أيها الجنود ارفعوا الرماح الجارية أنصتوا هيا سأنفذ سأفعل سيروا إلى الأمام حالا أسمعوا سأفعل
where are the spearmen?
سيروا إلى الأمام حالا سأنفذ
Oh my god.
يا رجال الأوامر قادمة سأبدأ العمل
الأوامر
أصبوا أصباط الفرائس انتبهوا سأفعل
It's actually very bad.
تمت.
It's actually quite bad.
كلا
سيتم تشييد ذلك.
مصطفوا تحركوا
Oh. Green wasn't my Green wasn't my friend. Oh my god.
اضبطوا حالا
استعدوا جميعا.
الرماة راكبو الجمال جاهزون مصطف أسمعوا مستعدون أنصتوا هيا بنا أجل مرحبا أنصتوا يا رجال انتبهوا سيروا إلى الأمام سأنفذ
I need to scale things up.
أجعل أوامر مرحبا
Just a little bit. Eventually we'll be able to get that second town center.
جاهزة للعمل.
أنصتوا أسمعوا تحركوا أيها الجنود انتبهوا
Well, that's a lot of knights. I think we already lost this.
سيروا إلى الأمام أنصتوا هيا بنا كلا سأفعل الميليشيا انتبهوا سيروا إلى الأمام هيا بنا كما تشاء اهجموا سأنفذ ندمر الآن سيروا إلى الأمام
اصغوا. تحركوا. سأبدأ العمل.
Okay, Camels, not the not the best unit for this.
الأوامر قادمة.
Why I feel my economy is so bad.
نحن تحت هجوم اضبطوا كما تشاء كلا
ما حاجتك؟
استعدوا جميعا سأبني هذا أنصتوا تحركوا أيها الجنود أنصتوا يا حالا ما حاجتك القوم جاهز كما تريد أسمع جاهز للعمل
لدي مهمة. سأبني هذا.
الأوامر قادمة
سأبني هذا. كما تريد.
Echoing to the rescue.
لنذهب لدي مهمة القرويون مستعدون وحاضرون أعطني أمرا
I have a feeling I should have gone for that second down center.
استعدوا جميعا. القوس جاهز. اسمعوا. انصتوا هيا بنا. اصبروا. سأبني هذا. انتبهوا. سيروا إلى الأمام. لنذهب. تحركوا أيها الجنود.
ما حاجته؟ أتحرك الآن.
لنذهب. سيروا إلى الأمام. انتبهوا. سأفعل. أنصتوا. تحركوا أيها الجنود. نهجم الآن. سيروا إلى الأمام. لنذهب. لنذهب. تحركوا أيها الجنود. نهجم الآن إلى الأمام الآن. أسمعوا. تحركوا أيها الجنود. سأفعل. انتبهوا.
Actually making progress.
استعدوا جميعا. سيتم تشديد
الاستعداد.
ذلك.
انتبهوا. سأنفذ. حالا. لنذهب. سيروا إلى الأمام. جاهز هيا بنا. تقدموا معا. لنذهب. لنذهب. اصطفوا حالا. اصبروا. سأبدأ الحرب. سأبدأ العمل. الرامي راكب الجمل جاهز. الرماة تحرك.
Oops. I shouldn't have looked away.
سيروا إلى الأمام. إلى الأمام. كما تشاء. هيا بنا. لنذهب. اضبطوا الآن. أسمعوا. الرماة راكبوا الجمال. سأنفذ. سأفعل. كما تشاء. جاهزوا وقدموا معا.
جاهزة للعمل. لدي مهمة. سأبدأ العمل. اصغوا.
أنصتوا يا رجال. أنصتوا. تحركوا أيها الجنود. لدي مهمة. سيتم تشغيل ذلك. انتبهوا. سيروا إلى الأمام.
Okay, it's already H3. I think we can engage.
لنذهب. كما تشاء.
الأوامر حان وقت
Let's take this game to
ما حاجته؟
a longer game, I think.
الأوامر قادمة.
And I have a feeling
سأبني هذا. استعدوا جميعا. اصغوا. سيتم تشييد ذلك.
انتبهوا. حالا. انتبهوا. هيا
I think I can raid with those guys.
تحركوا أيها الجنود. لنذهب.
أجل. مرحبا.
أنصتوا. سأنفذ. سيروا إلى الأمام. أسمعوا. هيا بنا. تقدموا معا. تتحرك الجنود. تحركوا أيها الجنود. سيروا إلى الأمام. سيروا إلى الأمام.
I'm gonna Ace up
سأنفذ.
soon.
انتبهوا. حالا. مصطفى. اسمعوا. سأنفذ. اقتلوا. تحركوا أيها الجنود. سأفعل. إلى الأمام الآن. سأفعل. هيا
That debuff is actually quite important.
استعدوا جميعا إذا فلتتحركوا. سيتم تشديد ذلك. سأبدأ العمل.
I can think about
سأبني تحركوا.
putting a keep here.
هذا وقت الاستكشاف. كما تشاء. استعدوا جميعا.
قريبا تأتينا أوامر جديدة يا رجال.
حان وقت العمل.
الرماح الأوامر.
سأنهي بناء ذلك عما قريب.
انتبهوا جميعا. سأبني ذلك.
أيها الجنود سيروا معي. اتبعوني أيها الجنود الشجعان. القذائف اتبعوني أيها الجنود الشجعان. جهزوا أنفسكم وديني. أنتم معي أيها الجنود. أنبه الرماة سيحدث ذلك.
Hey, 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 hey.
اصبوا جميعا. راكبوا سيروا معي. انتبهوا جميعا. سأبني ذلك لأجلك. انتبهوا جميعا. أقبلوا لتنفيذ. سيحدث ذلك.
That actually went up, so
مستعدون للأوامر.
القرويون على عهدة نفذوا أوامرنا.
جاهزوا. انتوا معي أيها الجنود.
أطيعوا لكم.
أقبلوا لتنفيذ أمري يا لاعبي الجبال.
كما تأمر يا سيدي.
اصبوا جميعا.
أيها الجنود اسمعوا الأوامر.
حان وقت العمل.
هجوم علينا.
سأبني ذلك.
راكبوا الجبال. اتبعوني أيها الجنود الشجعان. حان وقت الأوامر. سأبني ذلك الآن. حان وقت الأوامر. سأبني ذلك الآن. ما الذي أتمناه؟ سأبني ذلك لأجلك يا سيدي.
ماذا لك لأفعل الطريق؟
جهزوا أنفسكم سأفعل.
اصبوا جميعا.
أيها الجنود انتبهوا الآن.
ينبغي لهذا أن يظل حتى بعد مرة.
حان وقت العمل. سأفعل تنفيذا على الطعام.
uh let's get a trip.
أنا ولا شيء. أيها الجنود سيروا. هيا بنا نعمل. نحن نتعرض الشباب مستعدون. المفتاح ينتظر الأوامر. يا رجال اللعنة على قبرهم. انطلق أن الشباب آلات الاتصال مستعدة. جهزوا نحن نسير. هيا أسرعوا.
حان وقت العمل. انتبهوا جميعا.
Hey. Okay. Oh my god, the relics! Forget the relics.
حان وقت الأوامر. سأنهي بناء ذلك عما قريب.
Okay. Here.
المقداف ينتظر الأوامر. أيها النشابة، صوبوا على ارتفاع منخفض.
Gonna be there.
أنا أقوم بالبناء.
صفا امضوا معي أيها الجنود.
آلات الحصار مستعدة.
استعينوا أيها القرويون. حركوا بسرعة. سأنهي ذلك الآن. إلى عمل نعمله.
انتهى الأمر.
أفعل ذلك. العدو يطلق.
آلات الحصار مستعدة. النشابة أيها الجنود مستعدون. نتحرك الآن.
على استعداد للعمل.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind getting more stone.
مستعدون للأوامر.
قفوا أيها النماحون. أنا أعمل. وليس صادرا منا.
النشابة نحن نسير. هيا أسرعوا. انتبهوا جيدا. أيها النشابة يا عظام. آلات الحصار تحرك آلات الحصار المنطقة. مستعدون للأوامر.
Oh, okay.
انتبهوا جيدا. الأوامر. الآن وجهت المياه الأمر أمامك. تقدموا جميعا. آن وقت العمل. انهزام العدو.
سأنهي بناء ذلك.
جهزوا الأسلحة وسيروا.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to deal with this.
أيها النشاب مفهوم. الرجال يسبحون يوم.
جميعا سأفعل ما ترغب فيه.
انتبهوا جيدا. كما تشاء. جهزوا أسلحتكم. تقدموا.
Oh, let's just go here.
عادت الأوامر.
انتبهوا جميعا. سأنهي بناء ذلك عما قليل.
ماذا لديك لأفعل؟
Now we need stone walls.
حان وقت الأوامر.
Otherwise, we're gonna have the same
يا إلهي.
issue.
تعرضوا للهجوم. يطلقون علينا.
آلات الحصار مستعدة. مفهوم.
Now Green lost all his army by trying to raid me. Oh, there you go. Okay. My teammate was a Chad. For sure.
Alright, what happened here? Hold on a second. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna do more of this for sure. In the future. So if you enjoy them, just go to the Discord and just share your game there, and hopefully we can cast it next time. Hope you enjoy it, and I'm gonna wrap it up for now. Hope you had a great weekend. It's already almost Friday here. You know, Thursday almost feels like weekend for some people. And yeah, have fun, guys, and I will see you around.